You know, normally when Gabby does that, when he means it helps me by thinking that, what he's saying is, I press the button, give it 2 seconds, then press the button. Both for Una went to press the button before he sang the episode.
Yeah,
110.
Yeah.
Thank God for that, making sure. This is episode 110 of the Different Show podcast with myself, Raw Talk Reese. To my left, who we have in the studio?
me, Kaydia, small. Hello.
Back from my before.
Yeah.
And across from me,
2 drinks.
not Mark Anthony.
That as well.
Chill, man.
I wouldn't have gotten to you about that, by the way.
Kaydia, how you doing?
Just catching up on work. But apart from that, yeah,
Stop calling you blackface.
I'm tired.
Mark.
Oh, well, but better than yellow banana. Anyway,
Pal
yeah,
banana.
I'm alright.
How are you doing, Mark?
Not too bad.
You sound hella chipper.
Yeah.
No, I'm buzzing, man. Like I said,
That's Mark Bomba.
no, I watched early screening of Bullet Train, and I'm gassed. I'm still happy I watched it.
Man, like Brad
I'm
Pitt.
probably gonna watch it again.
Was Brad Pitt good in the movie, or was it just a good
he was.
movie? Alright, cool.
Everyone was good. Even like some of the guest appearances, like didn't see coming.
When's the movie out?
Today.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's out today. And then hopefully watching Nope next week. Mr. Jordan Peele. How are you?
I'm alright. It's been a decent week. My body's playing catch up because last week was like physically exhausting. And I was laughing because just as all my injuries went, I pulled something the other day, and then I got my lip bust playing ball. Like proper solid elbow, bust my lip, teeth into my jaw, everything. And like my auntie's 70th birthday, I was all like, people ask me questions, All
right, Tion.
I had the whole flipping, I think I took a picture, everyone was like, you drinking wine? I said, my God, this is water, bruv. I don't drink wine. What kind of nastiness is that? How you doing, Kay? How's work? I mean, how was holiday?
It was nice, it was relaxing. I needed it.
You sure it was relaxing? Because I swear you look like you was out every night.
No, it was only like 3 nights. 2 even. No, it wasn't. Do you know what? I think during the day I did fuck all. And it was just nice. Just relaxing, not having anything to do, not having to worry about, work. On top of that, I pretty much patterned my, 3-week working week and still managed to hit target. The only one in the team, by the way. But yeah, and then still go on away and relax. So that was nice. Before I went, I had a lot of shit going on, so it was nice to just get away, not have to worry about it. Obviously, we went out and we enjoyed, but the majority of my holiday,
Why do you sound, for a person getting back on holiday, you sound hella downbeat, like...
Because the last 2 days haven't been the best, like coming back to... I'm not in a bad mood, I'm alright, but today, today and yesterday, I think I've over-planned my week because I knew, usually if I know I've got so much to do, I won't plan too much. But I had a lot of meetings from partners that had to have taken place, the wanted meetings like last week, and I knew I wouldn't be here. So I was like, I'll be able to fit you in on Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday.
So with work, no one can cover the urgent stuff?
No, not with... I'm not. People can cover like my account, so my accounts that I want to get online.
I was fanning flies, bro. Sorry.
No, I can't. I'm super hot. My accounts so obviously I set up accounts and they have to go live online. For them to go live online, that's how I make more money. So I can get people to cover that. That's the easy part. But then it's just things like people that have wanted calls beforehand or meetings with me beforehand. It has to be with me because I'll be the one handling their account and stuff. So it's just a lot of high in demand. I think personally it's my fault. I put in too many meetings not thinking about the other stuff that I'd have to do when I get back. Okay. But I mean, Thursday and Friday I'm just gonna make more chill. I've got a lot out of the way. But no, I'm just, it's end of the day in it, so I'm tired. But if it was Thursday, I'd probably be a bit more. But I'm just good.
Tia Griffin.
I'm in a good mood. Doesn't look like it, but
Nah, your energy's a bit off still.
Yeah.
my energy's very low.
Low is off, bro.
I napped on the way here.
Did you miss your stop?
Oh, is that why you're late?
No,
Miss
I
your
was in the
stop?
car, so. But I just literally sat back and was like, quick 10 minutes.
Why you sleep like them aunties where
I do. Me and my friend Tyra, we always say when you come back from the club or when you're tired or whatever, it's one of them ones.
I've never experienced that in my life.
No,
It's one of them naps. It's just it's an old auntie nap. It's just yeah. It's what I do. Is what happens. But no, I'm good. I'm alright. I'm alive. I'm kicking.
The holiday was good then, yeah.
No, the holiday was really good.
Oh, no, good then. Like, oh, yeah, holiday was, yeah, it's just like, just to come back. So I come back, life, so holiday was good, yeah. Yeah, it was great. Okay, cool.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say. The holiday was live. It was. I'd probably like this because I think I've got the holiday blues now. A couple of days in, I'm just like, yeah, I just want to be back anywhere out of the UK.
Cheeks were cheeking, yeah?
Whose cheeks are cheeky?
Oh,
I didn't watch your snaps. You got to mark that,
I
bro.
saw a lot of cheeks were cheeky. I saw a lot of cheeks cheeking on holiday.
that's what a holiday is for, isn't it?
We was on like a nudist part as well. So, well, not us, but a lot of people were nude. After a couple of days, you're like, yeah, I'll tits and ass, get used to it. People don't want tan lines.
But you look at me. You looked at her snaps. I didn't. Once I know someone's on holiday, I'm watching their snaps.
I know he's saying cheek to cheek and he's got some. I don't know. Do you know what? I'm not with it. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about nothing.
Are you asking me?
You know when people take them pictures where it's majority of your face, but then behind all you see is the hump.
I don't.
Me?
Yes.
I'll be honest. I saw one snap here
You didn't
where
see-
I saw one
no.
snap that Kaydia took here, and it was like the most unnecessary. My back is out picture I've seen in my life.
You're talking about the one where she's leaning up against
Yes.
something on the pool.
And I saw it.
And also it's the
I
cheeks.
saw it, and I said, "You know what?
Do you know what? I didn't take
saw
that
it.
picture.
I saw it, and I said,
Yeah, you posted
it.
Yeah, I liked it.
By the way, actually,
No, why do people say that? I didn't take it.
No, do you know the worst? No, the worst thing.
I liked it. I didn't take it, but I was like, oh, that's a decent
You know the
picture.
worst thing that people do, yeah, and she's guilty of it. You see, when you, I don't mind people reposting shit. Do you know when you have a repost from Instagram that you can just save, but people screen record the repost so you can see it, so you know it from Instagram. They put on their snap. I'm like, do you know how lazy that is? Just click on the fucking video, bro.
Yeah, I definitely did. I don't care. Sometimes you can't be bothered. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did actually snap a bit. I was thinking about Instagram. Yeah, I like the picture. I mean, last time I saw myself in the bikini, I was bulging out of things left, right, centre. So if I thought everything's in proportion, yeah, I'm gonna post it. Don't give a shit. Liked it.
However, Mark,
So yeah, cheeks were cheeking.
Thank you. We got there in the end.
I really did think you meant just Ibiza, every girl's got their cheeks out. I genuinely did, and I really clock what you meant. Yeah.
none of us thought that. Mark, continue.
I did.
A wonderful subject I wanted to talk about. I saw it trending on Twitter a couple of days ago, or maybe a week or so ago. It made me laugh because I love the title of it. The hashtag Prince of Pegging.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
I've never...
Prince of
Yeah.
Pegging.
I'm
Same.
happy Gabriel did what
Same.
I did because...
Same.
Explain.
Your boy.
No, don't do that. Don't throw that on me, bro.
Ooh.
Well, it's not Harry. It's the other one.
William. The guy with the George Jefferson trim.
Yep. Like, apparently he's been having an affair. Open.
Oh, no. We know everyone's known about the affair for ages.
But it's apparently that he likes being pegged.
Was this true? The affair?
Yeah, everyone knows this. Everyone knows this.
The affair is true, yeah.
I generally was like, oh, maybe it's speculation or whatever. Oh, really?
All that money, man, still don't want to get his head top fixed. Just get the head top fixed, bro.
That's so true.
Get the head top fixed, bro. I know it's bothering you, bro. There's nothing worse than seeing a man balding who keeps the size, bruv.
It's
You're
terrible.
not George Jefferson. Just zing off your thing, bro.
Yeah.
I know,
back
Helen.
it.
Listen,
Back
if
it
your
up.
hair was high at the top here and you're bald in the middle and it's covering, the only way man can see it is if they're looking over. I totally understand. But when your thing's missing, rooftop
that
missing,
shit gone.
how's it with that 2 Chainz thing? Pulled up to the scene with my ceiling missing, middle finger up to your hairline, bro. Just zing off your thing or get it done. You're rich. No one's gonna question it, bro. You are a monarch. Why are you laughing? What?
Finger up
The
to
rooftop
hairline.
man gone.
Like a Ferrari with Like an Audi TT with
But
no
no,
seat.
apparently he loves pegging. Loves being pegged.
What, a girl said this or he came out and said this?
The woman that he was having an affair
Definitely
with.
That's a brazy statement, bro.
Yeah.
King of pegging, Prince of pegging.
Prince of pegging.
P.O.P.
That's some.
It was on Twitter. The bare people were just saying their
That's
piece.
some good alliteration. I don't know what you heard about
How
me.
many affairs did you have then?
2, I think. Can't get $1
Having
out
or
of me.
has had, you mean?
No Cadillac, no perp you can't see. Then I'm a motherfucking P.O.P. Bro, that is bad. Listen, each to their own, yeah. Because obviously there's something I look at. There's one guy's page look on the YouTube, yeah. They've got a it's like a sex podcast. These black guys from like New York, innit? And
I think I've heard of it. Is it like 5 of them?
yeah, and he asked them like, oh, he was like, what's the freaky shit you ever done? Yeah, and the guy said the freaky shit he ever done was he sucked himself off, and he was like,
I swear you put that in
yeah,
the group.
I had to put it in a group. I said if I see it, you have to see it too. Then he goes up to ask other people.
You're bad, man.
One woman, of course. Hey, welcome to the world we live in, bro.
Send.
You guys see it too.
Forward. Or the other one was like, oh, freaky shit. If she fucked a man and his mum.
Huh?
Bro, I haven't said this to you. Listen, it was so wayward what I saw. You lot are lucky I didn't share it with you.
Yeah.
And they were all involved. I said, what in the Tennessee is going on here, bro? Like, is this the South? 'Cause it's not the South I'm from.
I know Vin Diesel says it's all about family, but that's a different type of.
Vin Diesel means something different with that, bro.
That's nasty, man. Oh, that's a lot of.
As you're in a mood to wince, yeah, I need to ask you a question. Both of you. It's not in the line of that conversation, but he's wincing and public law and all that other stuff. Obviously, you lot have heard about TV cameras being allowed into criminal trials for the first time ever, which I think will now
from last week.
Yeah, which I think is now going to become a normal mainstay.
Open and shut case Johnson.
My takeaway from that is: do you think UK are trying to
Capitalize?
Not capitalize. Do you think UK are trying to copy the American judicial system?
Yes, but us and the Brits, we just don't.
We are the Brits, bro.
We don't do it the same. We're quite boring when it comes to like.
I don't know. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of wayward cases, but for me, I like how private cases are. So when you see like things on TV and whatever of cases, it's hand drawn. I like that. It's someone reading out. They're reading out like something that happened in the case. I don't want to see that because the one thing is, I feel like you're putting jurors in danger.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't think of that. Actually.
And if you have a big case.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. How are you? It's a lot harder for people to be impartial because people can see everything that's going on in the news.
But then, all right. But shouldn't the people on trial or whatever have a say, like if they want it to be
You're already a criminal, bro. In the eyes of the law, you're already a criminal.
Damn.
So that's what I said. That's why.
But I guess the high profile ones may say no.
I don't know if it works like that. That's what I'm trying. That's what that question is. Do you think the UK are trying to copy and follow their country cousins in the way in how they project my phone? Sorry.
Because then they must be getting some form of money for it as well.
I don't know. Maybe it's easier to record than to maybe the artist who hand draw stuff wants to go and be the new main actor of Art Attack. I don't know, bro. Like
Man said Art Attack, you know.
Art Attack.
Simon Neil. I can't remember what man's name was before, but
Neil Butchernan.
Thank you.
That's the only one I remember, you know.
That's the second one, isn't it? The first one.
I think the original was Neil Butchernan. Don't ask me how I remember that name. That's stuck with me.
That's crazy.
I remember his last name, bro.
I know, right?
Butchernan.
Or Buchanan. Sorry, it might be Buchanan.
Buchanan rings a bell.
I think the way it's spelled, I always said Butchernan, but I think it's actually pronounced.
Where you say Butchernan?
So basically, you're just illiterate.
Fuck off.
Butchernan.
But you lot were like, yeah, that's it. And I, thought,
I didn't say that.
Wait.
I said
Buchanan.
Simon or Neil. I picked one of them names.
And you was like, Butchernan.
I've never heard how his second name has been said, but realising the spelling, I think is actually Buchanan. So, Kaydia sharp.
I'll laugh if we go and check this afterwards, yeah, and it's not even neither of those.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, you look quiet while we discuss this.
I remember how it was spelled, but I really do hope now it's pronounced Buchanan.
I reckon there's money involved. to be honest.
What, as in like
TV rights and stuff.
I think it's nasty, bro.
It is nasty.
It's nasty. I don't
Because like you said, you may get jurors in trouble.
put yours in danger, bro. It's neither one of them, innit?
No, it's spelt like that, but I think it's still pronounced Buchanan.
This is the second one. This ain't the first one.
Is it? No, he's the first
He's
one.
not the first one. He's the second one. Oh, okay. Who's the guy after him? Oh, it's the same. Oh, he looks different.
That's
that-
the first one.
is that
I can't
Butchingham?
remember It's Buchanan.
You sure it's not butchering them?
It's pronounced. It's spelled.
It's spelled that way.
Buchanan. That's why I said.
Okay, who's the guy after him? Because there's another one.
I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, like I just think it's nuts. Like I can't think of anything worse than okay, I'm in a court for assault, and the whole world see me and the other guy that weighed me in. Oh, you're snitching because man beat. Like, come on, man, it's unnecessary.
All right, it can't be every case.
I don't know, but even the thought of putting TV cameras in a what do you call it thing for me is weird. Like it just becomes very Judge Judy-ish.
Yeah.
Oh my man,
And then the judge may want to spice things up and like throw a few bars or something.
must sound like he's moving like one referee, bruv. Like one referee must have spiced things up.
Yeah. You never know. People want to like entertain it for the TV. Like, no. I think that's wrong.
Man really said spice things up, you know.
Sometimes you got that.
Like say it's a young gauchos.
I don't think I've ever been gaucho shit, you know.
Serious.
Yeah.
No.
I haven't been.
Ain't been gauchos, ain't been sexy fish.
Especially if it's expensive. Gauchos is meaty.
I ain't been sexy fish. I do want to go.
Oh, so sorry. Quick question. Sorry, this is off topic. See what we was talking about before Kaydia got here?
Yeah.
About football, about how wayward footballers are, and sickening behaviour. Obviously, the story about Thomas Partey coming out, and his ex-girlfriend basically breaking NDA to basically name and shame him publicly for sexual assault, or rape, alleged rape. And then a lot of footballers, some like obviously, was it Furlan? Not Mendy, the one that plays for Manchester City.
Yep.
Obviously the Mason Greenwood thing, and there's a lot of other football sexual assault charges which are very, very loud in the back pages that people can't be named and shamed in.
Yeah.
The Premier League has finally decided to pull their thumb out, and all Premier League players to receive mandatory sexual consent training. Most of these guys are mid to late 20s, early 30s. Do you think this is going to make a difference?
No, but would it make a difference for the younger players?
Explain.
Like I feel like the older ones, it's just like when you go to a class when you're older, you take some of the information in, but you're just like whatever, innit?
Do you think it's box ticking?
Yeah.
What's
The same thing with racism in football. It's the thing with box ticking.
What's your thoughts on this, KDO?
Oh gosh.
You didn't hear what we said, did you?
I was sitting there thinking about what I was going to say next about fantasy football. And then I started. Sorry.
You know, it's mad. See, if I said something like that, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I was sitting there
Talk about our charts and you're talking about fantasy football.
The curtain call man would catch if man are talking about that. Then even worse, I'm looking at the screen and Gabriel's looking at bedding. I'm thinking, what's going on with the man?
You know what? I'm so sorry.
What's going on, bro?
I'm so sorry. In my head, I was thinking, yeah.
Man talking about sexual assault, footballers, no behaviour, houses.
Do you know what?
Ask Kaydia, Kaydia's not looking. Then I look across the screen, man's looking at bedding and good beds and bed frames. Like, what's going on with the dunya, bro?
I was even looking at that and I was thinking of.
Answer the question, bro.
She probably don't even know what the question is.
Can you repeat the question? I'm so-
See?
Mark, do it for me, please.
I'm stressed.
Mark, do it for me, please.
I got zen out for a minute. All right,
Sorry,
so
I'm so
basically
sorry.
the question is with all these cases going on with footballers, our charges, sexual assaults and stuff like that, and now the Premier League has just said that they're gonna start giving them courses or whatever. Do you think that's helpful or do you think that's box ticking?
I think I heard that briefly as well. I would say I don't know if it's no. I don't think it's. I don't know if it is helpful.
None of them answers that kids give when they didn't hear the teacher.
How's your day? Yeah, cool.
There's about 10,000 things in my head that I'm agreeing to. I'm like, yeah, I don't think it. No, in my opinion, no, I don't think it's that helpful.
Why not?
Because I don't know what that's going to.
Intel?
Yeah, I don't know.
So say for example, it entails someone of whatever background, black, white, Asian, non-binary, or male or female, come to talk to a group of players from a vantage point from first team to under 23s, ECT, lower ages, on consent of making sure that a woman can say no at any time, and just going through the same normal rhetoric that we all understand. Right, yeah, I don't need to go into it from a long and short of it because it's common sense. Do you think with that person coming in to talk to these group of players, it will make a difference in the longer scheme of things based on their general behaviour?
No,
Why
because these things can be taught to people daily, being a footballer or not. So you can teach this to, I don't know, let's say a guy that's sick in the head at the age of 15, and he learns this in school and he knows right from wrong. Like, even if you know right from wrong, you know you shouldn't be doing stuff. It's like the same as if you're actively raping a girl and she's telling you no, and you can see she don't want it and you're still going on with it, it's got nothing to do with what you know you shouldn't be doing. You're still doing it anyway.
You know you're right from wrong.
Yeah. So it's like
You should. But some people are tapped in the head.
But if someone comes and tells you this shit, it's like, yeah, okay, do you know what? It might make a difference in some way, shape or form. By all means, go for it. Do I think that it's going to make a major difference in terms of what's happening? No, because it still does depend on the act of that person. So I'm not saying they shouldn't, yeah, but do I believe it's going to really actually make major difference? No. And yeah, I do think it is just box ticking, because it's like, yeah, well, we've done that, we've done our bit. Do you know what I mean?
But then I think the bigger question is what should be done with these cases. Like, should there be harder penalties for people who are let's say some of them are obviously not even found guilty, so that's the other thing.
And
as well.
I do think the ones that we've heard about recently, should be, I don't know if they have or they haven't, but they should be thoroughly investigated. Like, I don't think just because someone's and I'm not saying this is happening, but I don't think that just because someone's in the public eye, like, it's like almost as if, yeah, they've got a tap on the wrist and that's it sort of thing. I don't think, and a lot of people might see it that way, whether that's the case or not. No, because no, I'm not even going to take it to the race thing, because that's a whole wider scheme of things. But I don't think I'm going to sit there and say it is kind of like box ticking, yes, because it's not, to me. Unless we can actually see there's further digging and investigating in it, then okay, cool. With this whole camera should be in the courtroom thing now, I don't know.
Because then, yeah,
I don't know if that's
let's say it's a high profile like footballer or whatever, and he's found not guilty, but you know, in the world of social media and stuff like that, everyone's still gonna be wondering, yeah, but I reckon he still did it. Like, he's still gonna be deemed guilty in
court of public opinion.
Yeah,
it's court of public opinion. So when we spoke about, well, we haven't talked about on the podcast. When we spoke about obviously the allegation of Thomas Partey, who wasn't named in the papers, but obviously Twitter knew, and then his
Twitter boy,
and then his ex-girlfriend obviously spoke about it, and then had the receipts to show ECT whatever. Yeah, she signed an NDA, sorry, and basically just let it be known. Ultimately, legal channels or not, they changed the rules about how you can
if it's in a different
report,
country,
how you can report crimes. Yeah, they changed the rules on how you report crimes if it was off UK shores and whatnot. In what she did, she can be sued for it, but she basically put it down to court of public opinion. Now, for example, if the club is aware, and I personally think that a lot of football clubs are aware of the wayward behaviours that a lot of their players have,
100%.
because they are parts of the club, and that player, they pay that player, and they also make money from that player, right? Yeah, because they are an investment. A lot of clubs, in my opinion, and have done for 15 to 20 years, cover that up.
Yeah.
Right,
hush money, whatever.
They're protecting their own and their
asset.
investment.
That's the word. It's asset.
Yeah, that's
It's an asset. Now, with that being the case with this, when you do leave it to court of public opinion, I am not the biggest fan of jungle justice. Right? Yeah, like I understand. Like I think it's. There's elements where I can agree with it, but I'm not the biggest fan of jungle justice because I believe that you can hurt the wrong person. Like a person, like there are spiteful people out there, and I think there is a level of cognitive. A level of the cognitive part of your brain has to sometimes come into it. It can't always be an emotion-based. It can't always be an emotion-based reaction to a situation which is a lot deeper than how you feel. because if we always act on how we feel, everyone's gonna end up getting hurt.
Yeah.
I hope, right? Yeah, this doesn't become a knee thing where people are taking a knee and there's no, like, people are taking a knee. Like, obviously this year they've agreed, players have voted not to take the knee this year.
Well, a lot of players are.
Yeah, I would have stopped taking the knee ages ago.
Yeah. Zaha did, didn't he?
Yeah. I think for what it was at the time, nothing's changed. I'm taking a knee. What money is going to what avenues for education to help, like the overarching thing. It's like back in the day with like last year with the black screen thing. Everyone put up the black screen. I'm not putting up the black screen. Oh, don't use social media for a day. Oh, one day.
I don't get that. I didn't even not using social media for a day.
Black screen, solidarity, all that stuff. I'm not doing that, bro. Me
putting up a black,
me a black screen doesn't stop someone from being racist. Stop the bullshit.
No.
Oh, why did you want a black screens for? Oh, it's going to do blackout.
It's
blackout
funny because
Tuesday.
if we go back to the whole racism thing, like literally,
There's a lot of things that you saw a lot of the white people do as well to make themselves feel like they're included and makes them feel like they're doing their bit. Because I had to unfollow a lot of people that I wasn't working with just for that reason. Not for just for that, but for a lot of things. And
with
it was
the
just the whole BLM thing. It really pissed me off.
what, overdoing it on, or just
overdoing
had they say
it.
what about our lives or whatever.
No, overdoing it. I'd rather them just sit there and not say anything. And I'd be like, do you know what? That's fine.
It is a conversation that they should really have with people that of, let's say black people.
Because like not coming in the office, but at the time, on meetings, and how do you feel about the BLM move? Respectfully, I'd rather you really not ask me how do I feel. This is what I said about that movement. I was like, please, like, if you understand like black culture, black history, and what black people have been through as a whole, so I don't know how we got here, but then you would know, not even that you would know, but that wouldn't be the type of question you would ask. Like, and how do you feel about it? Really?
Yeah, because I only got heightened because of George Floyd.
I'm pretty sure you would know how I feel anyway. It's not going to make me feel any different because I already know the history and what's gone on. It's only now it's been heightened you feel to ask us that. Why don't, on a regular Black History Month before BLM, ask kind of insightful questions to kind of see if you want to educate yourself, not when it's all heightened and feel like the only black person on the fucking team meeting, how'd they feel? Oh dear.
Do you know what I think that is as well? Like, I think even with me, if I'm around non-binary people, because I think sometimes I think people are like, it's not my job to teach you.
Do you ever got non-binary at work?
Yeah, of course. And I think with a lot of people, like, you have to, I understand it from two different ways. When you are breaking down race to people who are, their friendship groups are not black or from different backgrounds, or you're not from London and your general environment is not that of another culture, ultimately you don't know fuck all. If you're relying on knowing about the black community from
social media videos,
music videos and that, ultimately you're gonna think it's a certain thing. So, like, for example, I remember years ago I was listening to something that Mr. Exposed said, Keith D. Bay said about, obviously when he first moved to England from Zimbabwe, he was living in Milton Keynes. Not Milton Keynes, sorry, Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough isn't the most, the diaspora within Middlesbrough isn't exactly isn't the vast. And at the time when he moved over, the person they saw on the TV he was black was 50 Cent. Oh, do you know 50 Cent? In modern day times, super ignorant, right? Yeah, but you have to understand, to people who aren't used to being around black people, they mention a reference point. Yeah. Right, yeah? Do I think it was the most intelligent thing for a woman of whomever the age was to go up to the only black colleague or one of the only black colleagues and ask, oh, so how do you feel about BLM? How do you feel about rape?
Basically.
Yeah.
Literally. And that's why I'm like, and it was like a, she was
and
like
I'm not comparing the two, but you have to, in your brain, you have to understand it on extremities. Don't come and ask the only black person how they feel about something. Like, there's certain things that, for example, if I'm talking about music or whatever, like before Kaydia walked in, I started talking about Fela Kuti and whatnot. Even that being the case, I know the guy's name. I know bits of his music. If I know that, I can still do my Google to go and ask and then go and talk to someone. Remember, we're colleagues at work, bro. We're not friends. Don't come and ask me stupid questions.
The smarter thing, or not the smarter thing, the better thing she could have done is as a team being like, right, guys, seeing as, you know, there's a lot going on in the world, the same way you'd ask absolutely everybody how they're feeling about fucking lockdown and COVID, ask the team themselves about what are their thoughts on BLM. Don't just strike it at the one black person because you think it's going to affect me the most. I'm used to it. It's not like I'm used to it, but it's not new to me.
Because we did, I mean, we have spoken on the pod before of like in work environments being the only, let's say sometimes the only black person maybe in the company or like in the team.
It don't bother me, bro.
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me. With the industry I worked in, it did
you sometimes can get people that ask stupid questions.
No,
yeah.
It don't bother. Listen, for years of kicking balls when you're in environments where you're the only black person, it's the gun fingers and the rest of that stuff and the ignorant stuff.
Yeah.
That
You must
me.
be fast.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
The office space environment, listen, we're here to work. Like, I understand for some people they don't have school friends or they don't have friends outside work. I'm here to work. They're not my
I don't
friends.
understand.
And a lot of people make their work colleagues like that.
But then I understand.
Why do you think most affairs happen at work?
I know,
No,
but they're like their friends.
I understand that because you have to understand. Listen, I can't speak for what everyone's childhood was like. So if you got a bad experience with women growing up or whatever, then you naturally start bonding with people at work. They become your friends.
Remember, you're there Monday to Friday.
Yeah. Then depending on what your school relationship is or what your outside relationship is, if you're at work Monday to Friday and you're working from like 8:30 till 5 or whatever, you're gonna have a closeness to them. Don't get me wrong, it's not a strange thing.
No.
But work is for work, outside is for outside. That's me.
That's true.
I'm cool with people at work, right? Yeah, and I know that some people have better relationships at work. But when I leave work,
I leave work.
I think I've learnt that
Like,
differently as well.
When I worked in retail, like a lot of people when I worked in retail with, because we were close in age, yeah, and none of us were managers, it's easier for us to be like, yeah, we're cool. Since we've left and all of us have left retail, that's my guy. But my boy Ben, wedding, boom, that's my guy. Like I'll give a flying toss about my man. It's my brethren, Alan, Zoe, like there's certain man, since I've left, yeah, I have time for. Even Banks, we used to work together. Right, yeah, I have time for because who they are as a person, it represents and is reminiscent of who I am as a person.
Yeah.
But at work, brother, come on, man. And that's retail. I'm talking about corporate business. You're not my friend.
It's different. It is different. And I was literally going to say similar. I was going to say the same
get the
thing.
schmoes out. Hold hands in kumbaya. Like, come on, man.
No, it's true because I was going to say it's different as I've got older. When I was younger, it was having a job. It was, not going to lie, it was exciting. And if it was retail, you want to ramp, you meet people, cool. But as soon as my ass touched
touched
corporate, touched the corporate land. I'm not saying I wasn't friends with anyone. I'm
touch.
I got
You singing a
with
Mario,
everybody.
innit? You're a dickhead. No, I won't do that, bro.
No, I got on with everyone, and I'm always like that. I get on with anyone, but it's just there's a line from work, and especially
I do sometimes separate the two. But some people I really get on with that. There is a relationship outside of work, but it's who you vibe with. I don't force it.
My last job, Shani, shout out to Shani. Me and her, we're like, she's like my girl. I talk to her every day.
You talk to her every day?
Well, we grew close from work.
Mark's my guy, not just Mark every day, bro.
Yeah.
Well, every other day. I don't speak like I don't even speak to Philippa every single day.
Even in the house.
No. But
Wait, you just blanket, yeah.
I meant, do you know what I meant before we lived together? Sorry. Before we lived together, even I didn't speak to her every single day, but she's my best friend.
Bitch.
Sometimes I won't see her all day. You know, we're in the same house. But nah,
Dry face movement, girl. Couldn't say hello this morning.
no, stop it. But no, that one girl from work that I worked with, we're figures for use and we're cool. We speak like all the time, and it's not false and it's outside of work. Anybody else, and that's from my last job. My other jobs, no. The last job I was at, no.
Unless you're my girl, I struggle to talk to you every day.
Yeah.
I can't lie. There's nothing for us to talk about every day.
Yeah, every day.
Like I'm not talking on the phone and that, like myth.
I can't talk on the phone. And then that's me. That's saying something. Has to be valid, or you have to be someone I can actually chat to on the phone. Because I'm not going to ring anyone for no reason.
I wouldn't call you without purpose.
Yeah,
because every time I call you, it's work mode. It's like,
listen,
we've got to do this.
If he calls me, I know there's a reason.
Yeah, it's work mode, always.
So I'm like, what can I do for you?
If I call Mark, there's one of two things. It's pod related, he's been too quiet, or it's like something that's just something random, like just something random. But
Mark, if
there's
Mark
a purpose.
calls me, I'm like, I should answer. Because there's people that ring me, I look at my phone and I don't answer.
Yeah, me too.
Can't be
That's
asked.
nasty, by the way.
What?
Unless you're a telecoms fan, I'm answering your phone.
No, sometimes I ain't got the energy for it, man. I'm just like,
I don't.
You know
It
what?
depends on the time you call me.
Not today.
If someone calls me after 10 o'clock and you're not in my favourites on my phone, I won't answer the phone.
Not today,
And it's
Satan.
the same. And it's easy because if it's during my working day and I see a call, I can ignore it because
I
I'm
get
working.
quite annoyed that some people think I'm available just because I work from home.
This speng will call you.
listen.
This speng will call you. You answer the phone. Oh, sorry, accident. Brother, sort your fucking phone, guys.
Well, you butt dialing, yeah?
Sometimes. I'm like, yeah, sorry.
But dial
sometimes
numbers.
the phone's just on and I'm like,
Has your butt got hands? You know, people are pretty in the belly. Is there a hand in your bottom with this?
I do it to my aunt all the time. She's like, fucking fat ass, put the phone down. I'm like, bye.
Buy a better screen protector or something, bro.
Yeah.
I do actually
Lock
need
your
one.
phone or
Can you not
something.
see my screen protector? Mash up.
Because your back's there, that's why.
Nah, she was probably on holiday, yeah. You know that video where you got the camera there and someone comes, runs and just jumps towards the camera. That's what she did.
This wasn't actually out. I used to put it
No,
under the sun.
You need for your phone. The protector for the camera.
What do you mean? Oh, this. I ain't seen these. I'm going to get a new case though. Do you know what I'm going to get? The blacked out screen protector. Apparently it's not good in the sun, but like if I'm texting.
My girl goes on one holiday and I've heard her mention the word black like 4 times.
And look.
She was off black for like 7 months, goes on one holiday for a week, and now she wants to say black, so black, black.
Okay.
That's why she can't say no.
This is the
No,
dark,
but look,
and
I'm
by the
showing
way,
you something.
This is the darkest I've seen Kaydia in my life.
Yeah, because you've never seen me.
too.
You've never really seen me.
Even in pictures. She's close to my complexion now. That's mad.
No, I've been darker than this in pictures. My Draco holidays are probably darker.
But
Maybe the same.
Look at this. I am tanless and we are the same complexion. That is mad. That's why, give it 2 weeks, you're back to normal.
Yeah, true.
Man, I was darker as a child. I think as I've got older, I've just got lighter. It's really disgusting. But you know, if I go on an actual holiday, I always get a nice colour.
Bleach! No. Music-wise, I want to talk about... Have you listened to the new Beyonce album?
I was going to
heard it.
ask that
She
question.
hasn't heard it.
I was going to ask that
She
question.
hasn't heard it. I know she hasn't heard it. That's
Yes,
what
I have.
I'm sure. Oh,
yes,
my
I
Wow.
have.
God.
You've actually done something.
Oh,
like-
yes, I have.
Do you know,
Oh,
Could you
yes,
not seen
I've
her
got the-
post
no,
nothing about it?
That's not why.
You
Okay.
did.
I
I
had
did
a
post
list.
about it,
No,
actually.
easy, calm down.
No.
No, I'm sure I did.
Breathe.
I had a list, yeah, and of all the list stuff, I saw that and I said, I'm not doing this. Because
That was on my- that
Whenever
was
we
on
bring
mine.
up, whenever we
Music.
bring up music
Or TV shows.
haven't seen it. Buzz Lightyear's out on Disney Plus if you want to watch it, by the way. Haven't seen it.
I
Yeah.
think I want to take my nephew to the cinema.
No, it's not on Disney anymore. It's on
Disney
Disney Plus
Plus.
now
How did that go so quick?
because it's been 2.5 months.
Has it?
Yes, right. Yeah.
These times I thought it was only about like 2-3 weeks.
I was like, yeah, haven't seen it. Cool. I was like, see Beyonce. I was like, forget it. I know Kaydia ain't seen it.
No,
I
definitely
ain't
have.
Oh, just do it. I was like, okay, cool. Start. Go on.
No, I definitely
Make sure you
have.
continue. Go on.
No,
Go
I
on,
definitely
go on.
have. Look, soon as it's going to be part of my topic.
Lower your tone of your voice. Because
So the first thing I was going to say was,
lower
first
the
of all,
lower the tone
I'm
of your voice.
excited.
Someone's woken up,
I'm
boy.
excited. So the first thing I was going to say was, guys, what do you say one thing of Beyonce's album?
That's what I asked you.
Yeah, no, but I'm just...
Mark asked you first, bro.
Okay, so
And Beyonce don't pay you, so calm down.
I enjoyed it. Can I just say the first thing as well? This what's the song called? Break My Soul. You know, I didn't know that was her. You know, I've been hearing it viral and just hearing the song, not bothering who sings it, because I thought it was, it's just a summer anthem,
You know why she's dumb?
bro.
You know why she's dumb? Go back
There's many reasons.
podcasts.
We spoke
when
about
like before I
And you said-
disappeared for
and
2
you-
weeks.
and you was like, yeah, it's a vibe.
And we spoke about.
Yeah, probably.
And she was here.
But I didn't- I don't think I knew it was that one.
And she was here, and verbatim, we spoke about Drake's house album. In my opinion,
Yeah, I
being
remember the
very meaty.
conversation.
Then
You
I
got blonde
said,
in your hair?
Then I said, no, her head died because of the
No.
sun.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
What,
I
here?
clocked it straight away. Right, yeah.
Always.
Then I said
It's 'cause Dirty
Beyonce's house song,
Dirty
Break My
Brown.
Soul, yeah,
Is a better
is
bop.
cold, yeah. And you started
remember you
laughing.
said that.
Spangoli
I
told
remember
you,
you said that,
doesn't
though.
pay attention.
No, I remember that you said that, and I remember we had that conversation. But then, after listening to it, I was like, "Wait a minute!" But I think since that chat or whatever,
You haven't
I've heard
retained
it
any
more-
information.
More viral.
So you don't like the song viral because it has a continuous beat, yeah, which is in your head. That's why you like the song. You know when you're forced to like a song, Mark, yeah? Because you hear it bare.
I won't even say like it's one of my favorites on the album. I won't say, oh yeah, I really like it. I would just say
I don't listen to an album. I skip it.
no, I don't either. It's not one of my top favorites.
I got 3 favorites on the album.
I've got probably about 5.
Cozy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Church Girl. Surprise.
Sensational. Drop it like a
Plastic
party.
off my sofa.
That's why
Listen.
That's why my guy. Thank you.
Freaking
Church.
Oh my God.
Church Girl for the beat alone and the way it flips between because the whole album.
How it begins.
The whole album. Yeah. The whole
I think
sick.
everything she's done
The
with
whole
this album
album-
musically is.
the whole album is it kind of blends song for song, so you don't realize when it changes, right? Yeah, and obviously this is Act 1 of another 2 albums, isn't it? When I heard that and then I heard Plastic Off the Sofa,
Plastic of the Sofa for me.
I pulled up Plastic Off the Sofa
I pulled up a couple
about
times.
more than 10 times. I
Is
said,
this you? Yeah.
I'll be honest, for me, even though the album's new, this is in my top 3 favorite Beyonce albums. In order, the top 3. I'm not even putting them in order. I know what my order is, but this is in the 3.
This is so far. I have to think about that, but so far out of the year, this is one
3.
of my top albums.
It won't disbalance my number 1.
And I only know that because I've listened to it way too many
It
times.
won't disbalance my number 1, but it's a conversation between 2 and 3.
And another reason why I'm really excited about it is because I'm funny with albums. I don't not like them, I do, but this has got to be one of my favourite Beyonce albums in a very long time. And I'm not a huge, crazy Beyonce fan. I love Beyonce's music, but
That makes you a crazy Beyonce fan.
No, I like her music, but the way
She hasn't released no
everyone...
videos, has she?
She's got 1 out, I think.
I think 1.
Really?
The
way everyone ran and rave about her.
The Break My Soul one, where the viral clips, she's put that together and made it into a video.
Okay.
But I think there may be when the album came out, I think there's videos. But when Beyonce albums come out, I don't look for videos. I just want to hear the music.
I sometimes look at because sometimes she's like a whole viral.
The only
like,
time-
not a viral, but like a project of different videos.
The only time that happened was when Lemonade came out.
That was sick.
I didn't like the album the first time I heard it, and then I watched the visuals.
Oh, yeah, I remember you said
and
that.
then in totality, it looked good.
I just want to say, whilst we're here, because she's on my...
Remember what I just said, yeah, Mark? Remember what you said? I'm not a Beyonce fan like that, but
No, but I'm saying this album.
I know,
I'm not gonna disregard a good album. I don't literally sit there and be like every Beyonce album. No, I missed the last 2.
the last 2 are the best 2.
Yeah,
but I didn't bother listening to them because I wasn't that crazy about Beyonce.
The self-entitled Beyonce album is her best album.
Yeah, but okay, that's good. That's nice.
You didn't
But
listen to the Lion King album yet, then?
I haven't listened to it either.
Nice.
no, maybe the last what? No, the last 2. Yeah, no, I haven't. And it's not because I just yeah.
Self-entitled album is her best album, followed by
Then I heard this one.
followed by B-Day, then this one.
did
But
I
then my
hear?
favorite song is on her first album, so I can't really say that.
Yes.
I
Yes,
wanted
and
to
Me,
listen
Myself,
to
and I.
this one as well because everyone was like, "Oh, Beyonce's done a
And
Drake,"
Signs, shit.
and then I
Well,
said,
Beyonce's on the Drake.
"No," and then I said, "I went."
Drake can't talk to Beyonce, bro. Stop
I
it.
said, I don't think
close.
so. No, because everyone was basically saying that it was really
can't-
shit,
no.
like Drake. And I was like, Beyonce don't put out really shit albums. So I
She has
thought, let me
one.
listen
In my
to
opinion,
it.
she has one I don't like.
Yeah, but everyone's going to have one album no one likes.
Not
but
necessarily.
in generally, her overall,
No, every Kanye West album I like. It's just one I won't listen to.
her music isn't like...
Watch
hit
your
and
mouth.
miss.
Watch your mouth. Oh, okay, about to say, watch your mouth.
No, say her album,
Watch
her
your
music,
man.
her music
You
isn't
should
like...
watch your mouth.
We've got some bees
Hit
up
and
in here.
miss.
Bitches are pressed. Minutes from mouth to mouth.
Which for me, obviously Drake, the album before this one, I didn't enjoy, and then this one I haven't enjoyed.
I'm not a big
So-
Drake fan, so I don't think no one wants to hear my Drake
Mark's,
opinions.
I know Mark's opinion, so don't answer that.
No, I already, yeah. But no, I like this album. I liked about... a good
Dramatic's
couple
out next week, so I
songs
don't
on it.
care.
Oh, it's so itchy. No, it was vibey. Very vibey.
It's better than vibing.
But like, it's just...
We need words.
Yeah, no.
In my head, I'm like, do I have
If I
words?
wanted to hear sound effects, I'd go look for
Do you know
Flair
what?
music.
I just think that entire album is sensational.
I'd listen to Dougie Fresh. Beatboxing.
I wouldn't say
And
sensational.
do-
I think
I
Beyonce
do have
does.
a few.
Beyonce
I
does
think
what
personally for me though, because I haven't enjoyed that many recently.
Beyonce does what Beyonce does best, right? Yeah, she's blended sounds, and what I liked was it doesn't sound like she's chasing a sound. So
She sounded very comfortable on it.
yeah, it sounded comfortable on everything. I said, obviously she came out and said, obviously there's been that odd controversy with like Khalees moaning about a
I was
fucking
going to mention
sample.
that.
But people talk about it then, but you don't own the song.
All right. I'm going to briefly speak on it because I know people who know Khalees. But for me, what I got from it is that, one, you don't own the masters.
You don't own the song.
I think Pharrell does. which she was in a shitty contract, and she said she was in a shitty contract with Pharrell.
But then talk to Pharrell about that.
Yeah, I think it's more on Pharrell than Beyonce.
It's not Beyonce at all. Beyonce is amazing.
And now apparently she's removing Khaleesi's name off the credits.
No, she's removed the thing, the sample.
The sample.
So then here's the thing.
I didn't even hear the sample. That was the thing.
No one heard the sample. So then obviously the album leaked early. Boom. I wasn't aware. I just waited for her to take the album in the first place because I'm a music lover like everybody else, and I'm a big fan of Beyonce. Now I'm a big fan of music. So it makes a difference. So obviously read it out. Fine. Totally understand. Cool. Contractually, you cannot beef the artist. You're still, by the way, you're getting paid for this, by the way. In writing credits, yeah, you get paid for it, for the sample. Right, yeah. Masters or not, because your name's on it, you'll get paid for it. Now, anyone who's ever done music or been in that room understands how that masters thing works. Everyone understands how that works. You understand how it works. Kaydia, you've been in the music industry for 16 years. You know how it works. No, sorry, 16, what? Almost 20 years. You know how it works.
Something like that,
Yeah, you know how it works. Now, you're beefing Beyonce. Beyonce herself, who is allowed to do what she wants when making music, if she wants a sample of something or the beat's made for her, it goes through the channel of publishing. It went through the channel of publishing. If you don't own your masters, I don't have to ask you. It goes through publishing. You sold your masters, or, i.e., it was a situation that you had with Pharrell, or, i.e., you have a situation with Pharrell.
Yeah.
You have a problem with Pharrell. You can get mad, but you can't get mad at Beyonce for it.
Because my thing, what did you want? Beyonce to call you and say, can I use the sample?
That you don't own. If I take your laptop, yeah, and you got beats on it, and it's got your name on it, and it's not in your house, oh yeah, I found your laptop. I'll have to give it back. It's my laptop now. In the words of my man from the film with Tom Hanks and the Somali, I'm your captain now. It's my laptop, bro. Fuck you mean?
Don't do that.
Captain, no.
Captain Phillips.
That's it. Fuck you mean it's mine? Do me something. Straight face.
Do something. Do something. Do something.
You finish? But anyway,
Kay's back.
Listen, I'm not angry at Kaydia. I just thought, listen,
I ain't mad.
I just don't believe. I'm going back to the thing about the virtual signal thing. As in court of public opinion. You know when doing this, no matter how angry you are, you really want to beef Beyonce.
Wild.
Beyonce fans are like Nicki fans. What is wrong with you, bro?
Nicki fans shut down Camden, boy.
They're like an army.
Nicki fans will punch up feds.
Yeah.
Beyonce fans are bad, man. Let's go to your mentions here and destroy your phone with bare bees, bro. Bare bees.
They are Candyman.
For real, for real.
They are literally Candyman.
Without the hooks.
Yeah.
Without the hooks.
They're bees.
Well, imagine your notifications, but you got turn off your notification, yeah. Your whole thing's just getting spammed. Do you know what spammers are, bruv? Spammers is like Kaydia, Moomin, Spamhead Face Gal. There, spammers, bruv.
That's really, God, that's quite what he said.
Real spammers. But we're happy you enjoy the album. We enjoy it too.
I do.
What are your 3 favorite songs? Because you didn't want to mention when we asked.
I'll
Or
have like
5.
5. But if I'm okay,
Oh, you got
so
5. You're special, yeah?
I think no, I have loads.
Honorable mentions.
I've got Cozy, Cuff It, Energy, Plastic off the Sofa.
The whole album.
Basically.
I'll just go with those ones for now. But I
Basically.
like.
That was 4, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'll just go with those ones.
So you can't count either. It's Sunstroke. Someone read it out today.
I just said I will go with those. I
Well, you
said I've
said
got
5.
about 5.
You said 5 twice, so we wanted to hear what the 5th one was. You said about the whole album, basically, but you
I
said
was just
5.
saying it off the top of my head.
But you said 5, so we wait for the 5th one.
What did Bumbo?
You can't count. That's what the Bumble is, bro.
It's something that I can't count. I just said randomly at the top of my head, I've got about 5 because I know I had like more than 3 songs in my
Keisha,
head.
Patrice, Anel, Charlisha. It was about 5 still, but you know, you get me, like sometimes 4 is 5.
Man, forget names, you know?
I forget numbers, you know. Give me.
Look,
You can't count. See, I meant 4, and we good.
I wasn't even being literal about it. It was just roughly.
You said 5,
top of
innit?
my head. Yeah, but I've probably listen. When I listen to it, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this song as well. I like this song as well. Those are the top ones I could think of off the top of my head. Those are the ones I'd probably have pulled up the most, especially Energy, because it's like one of the quickest songs on the album. So I played it like 6 times the first time I heard it. It's a bit too much. No,
Only 6.
I enjoyed the album. Shut up. I enjoyed it. I started playing it when I was just chilling while I was away. On the plane, at home, and then just...
At home is away now, okay.
Huh?
Nothing.
Did you not just say while I was away, on the plane, at home, while I'm working? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Why are you biting?
Are you alright?
Why are you biting?
You should be used to this by now.
Why are you biting?
You okay?
I am zen.
Right.
Flick your eyelash back into your eye, bruv.
Careful you don't fly away, yeah?
Fucking morph.
So hot. I'm actually so hot. I haven't got the energy.
When have you got the energy?
Energy. I'm tired. Allow me, please.
That's so normal, Kaydia, then.
What?
That's normal.
What?
That you're tired. When have you got the energy?
What do you mean?
When have you got the energy?
Probably during the day.
So never then.
During the day when I wake up. Hella energy.
Wake up.
Really?
Prefer you.
Oh, this is the early one, by the way. Do you follow We Have the Range?
I'm a bit croaky right now, boy.
No, I'm asking. I'm not even being.
I don't feel I can hit that note right now.
No, I'm not being shady. I'm asking. Do you follow We Have the Range?
No.
So We Have the Range here are an Instagram channel. Gabriel will show you. Yeah. So we have the Range is an Instagram channel that has a lot of singers on there. So like artists that when you ask me where I find singers,
Yeah.
there. So basically, we have the range. Yeah, they do like certain tests. So they will do like a Jasmine Sullivan run, or a Beyonce run, or an Aretha Franklin. So that was one of the ones they did.
Yeah.
Then they were talking about like these Gen Z kids doing, obviously TikTok doing.
Have you watched the Aretha Franklin?
Not yet.
Respect.
Yeah. Did I ask you that?
Not yet.
Like Quay.
No.
I did. I said, have you seen it? You went, yeah, I did.
So then,
one time you said
mint condition,
Yeah.
breaking my heart. So I'll grab it. I'll play it afterwards, yeah. And like just the
Classics,
run,
man.
the breaking my, and that note because I'm not doing it. Right, yeah. Yeah, that. Right, yeah. And some of them, one of the girls applauded straight away. The minute she hit the first part, I said, yeah, she's done it. And you know that note's jarring, bro. It's like down, ascension, run, ascension.
Some of them
like,
brandy runs as well, boy.
Brandy runs are stupid, but the Jasmine Sullivan ones are the harder ones. Like they did the thing for Jasmine Sullivan. Jasmine Sullivan jumped on her own challenge just to show you how to hit the run.
Yeah.
It was dumb, bro. I can't. Oh, look, marking movies on the TV. Train.
I really need to see this.
Bullet.
It looks so...
Sick.
Yeah.
Don't worry. When Reese Week 4 comes out, you'll know it, isn't it?
Jeez.
Shooter.
Next year, man.
When did Bullet Train actually come out?
Today.
Oh, okay. When did you saw it?
Today. Oh.
Before, innit?
Yeah, you posted it on Instagram straight away, like, I'm better than you guys.
Came out there, I was just like, yes.
Wait, so sorry, just going back. You ain't seen Respect, none of you do.
I have.
You've seen it, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I watched it with my mama.
What do you think about it?
Shout out to my mum. It's her birthday
Happy
by the time this
birthday,
comes out.
Ma.
And my godson.
Mama
What did I
Brown.
think?
Yeah, because me and Phil saw it, and I haven't seen anybody. No, okay, one girl, but
Who's
she was
playing Aretha
irrelevant.
Franklin?
I haven't seen anybody or spoken to anybody that's actually
Jennifer
seen
Hudson.
it. So I haven't been able to
Who else is in
discuss
it?
it.
Marlon
Marlon
Wayans.
Wayans.
Who's Marlon Wayans?
White chicks. Smaller one.
Are you fucking stupid, bruv?
He plays her husband.
He plays her first husband. I can't remember his name. Oh my Gideon.
Who's Marlon?
Are you alright?
You could have said who's Marlon Wayans in the film.
He knew what I meant.
I didn't.
Clearly.
I wasn't talking to you, that's why.
Man, we were all talking about the same film.
Like I did just see Marlon Wayans in White Chicks in the Wayans Brothers in Fresh Prince in
I was very
Bel
shocked. I
Air.
was like, sure you don't mean that, but you know, I just answered it.
I know who Keenan Wayans is. I don't think you know who Keenan Wayans is.
Probably not, no.
All right.
Continue.
Fucking hell.
So Marlon Wayans plays her first husband.
Yeah.
Who else is in the movie?
Mary J. Blige.
I can't respect
Blige.
the movie on the
Blige.
Who is Mary J. Blige?
Blige.
Who is Mary J. Blige?
Mary J.
That's
Blige.
not going, bro. Who is Mary J. Blige?
Mary J. Blige.
Artist. She's very very, 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 very well known.
Who does Mary J. Blige play?
I forgot who she plays.
What's the 411 on that one? You pussy, bro. How about
She
that?
plays the woman that she plays someone who Aretha aspired to be.
Yeah.
She kind of got onto her about, oh, you
just
think
trying
you
to
could
sound
be
like me.
kind of thing. But I can't remember the woman who she is, who she's meant to be.
I'm really hit you with that. I can love you better than she can.
It's a good film.
I was right. I enjoyed it.
But
What's it
we're
on?
talking
Amazon?
months ago.
Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Is that? Oh, it's on Prime now.
Yeah.
That might have to be a week.
I actually went.
A Sunday watch. Might be a Sunday watch. And see what's going on.
Premiership's back this
This
weekend.
week? Ooh. Oh, I got to do my team. Shit.
I'm gonna be in the South
Done
on
mine
Friday.
today, this morning.
Where?
Is it pop up Brixton or whatever?
For how long?
A few hours.
Evening.
Yeah, early evening.
Quick drink. Alright. Anything you want to add? Because
You doing anything
no.
this
your energy
weekend?
levels on zero.
Premiership is obviously it's back as well. Fantasy team out there. I'm ready for the season.
And that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, we're talking
I'm ready-
about sexual assault. We're talking about fantasy team. Mazza, innit?
Who you got up front?
I'm ready for the season.
Who's up front?
I'm not telling you.
Gabriel Jesus, bro.
What do you mean you're not telling me like I can copy you? You got Jesus.
It's an Arsenal fan, bro.
Yeah.
She's like, how do you know this?
No,
I know you.
No, I'm just laughing. And do you know what? With fantasy, I don't just pick Arsenal players because they're Arsenal players.
Well, you can't. You can
You
only
could be free.
No, I know, but you want to get me picking.
I just can't get the staff.
No, but I want to put Jesus up front if it was shit.
No, that's funny. I said you can't get the stuff.
I want to put Jesus up the front if he was
Up the front.
I said up
Your
front.
words.
No, you said
No,
up.
You said
I
up the front.
No, I said up front.
He's laughing.
said up
we
the
all
front.
heard you say up the front, bro.
Fuck off. I want to put him up front if I didn't think he needed to be there.
Well, City, he went up there for City, so traded man in and got the 21-year-old who's built like a flipping robot.
Anyways, he's a diamond boy.
Is that who you got up front? That's it. One person.
No, but I can't bother to go.
My boy said the disrespect I put on Salah's name, there's not a chance you can put Salah on your team. I said, I'm not putting him in the team in the first place, bruv. I said, I put a Liverpool man in here, but it won't be Salah. Everyone knows how I feel about Salah. I'm not doing that.
I always put Salah and Song.
Song, not Son.
Salah.
Song.
Who is Song? Son.
Son.
S-O-N.
Son.
Song, you know.
Oh, what's this thing taking me, man?
Anyone else want to add something who can rap? Because you lot are on like
just a quick
low
one.
energy. Go on.
Just a bit of a quick one.
Never a quick one.
I did a questionnaire and I just wanted to make sure I answered people's questions. Please
You
eat.
did a questionnaire or you asked people questions on Instagram?
Okay, if you really want to correct me that badly, okay, but everyone knew what I meant.
That's not a questionnaire, bro. You asked a question. There wasn't questions.
All right, can you just
Bro, that's funny. I did a questionnaire by asking one question.
come on with the questionnaire.
Told you
So,
spammed moomin gal, bro.
just the question is, please each recommend a song which lifts you up when feeling low. Just
Music,
to end.
child. It's gonna be all right.
What's yours?
Oh, I'm next.
Booty.
God. I have a number of them, but I would say it's either Lovely Day or
Just got paid. Pack me up on my way.
not that one. But I do. That's the no. Old school version. And Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. Okay, you look at me like that, but I like these songs, and it's not because of the songs. It's
hey.
what.
Why are you defending yourself? No one said nothing.
No.
Relax.
Hello. Not finished talking.
Wow.
It's what the songs represent to me.
That's fine.
That's what it's about.
That's why we.
That's
just
what the
said-
question
we
was
said
there
nothing.
for.
Why you argue for?
I'm not angry. I'm just saying because I don't know about
You're
you
prefixing your opinion, bro.
You lot's wayward side
None of us said
glasses.
anything. No, why'd you care? It's your song.
I'm just saying.
Why'd you care?
Okay, go on. That's your song now. Come on, let's go.
I have two. Silent Hill by Kendrick Lamar. And Mark knows because of the first part of that song.
It's just like,
Yeah, push these off me like And
You're joking me.
is it Everything or Every Time by Anthony Hamilton? Said it's alright.
That's a big tune.
Or Maxine. Charlene. I have never lost a game of FIFA listening to Charlene. Woke up this moment, finally let she roll. You know I'm tired. Oh, you're on the road.
Is that it? Is this one question?
That's the only question we have time for. So yeah.
We have time.
You have time.
Your energy is like on low, on Zozo.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go for one of the quicker ones. I feel like we've answered this before. If we have, we'll move on to the next one. Have you or would you feel intimidated by a woman who earn more money than you? We haven't it.
We've done this way before you even started this podcast.
All right. I did say it. I feel like it's been done. If it has, we move on to the next one.
Diamonds are forever. Mark, you're stupid.
We've also answered this one. Okay, so when a guy and a girl start dating.
Oh my god, a Mark question. There you go.
Yeah, no, Mark's
I didn't even ask them these questions.
Here for it. At
No,
what
you
point
think I am.
Thank you. At least I'm the only one thinking this. Continue, go on.
Carry on.
Okay, should I change it?
No.
At what point
You started
should
it.
each party stop speaking to or kissing, canoodling, whatever, with another person? What and when is the cutoff point? Me personally, I don't.
What kind of question is that?
Listen,
Huh?
listen.
Stop.
Listen.
No, answer the question. No, answer the
All I heard is what?
Asking
No,
it
listen, no.
as it was written.
Yeah, but you no.
So now I'm gonna try and make
Oh
sense
my
of it
God.
afterwards.
That's the dumbest thing I've heard in my life. Any question that's ever written to me, regardless, before I read it out loud, I have to understand the question.
No, I do understand the question, but I was gonna re-explain it. But did you give me a chance?
Come on,
I'm happy
Kaydia.
everyone in this room is thinking what I'm thinking, but fine, continue.
As you are.
So, when a guy and a girl start dating, at what point should either party stop speaking to or canoodling or whatever? So this is like newly dating, basically. Other people. So at what point do you think that the other person should stop speaking or seeing or whatever, like with other people? Like, is there a cut-off period?
It depends.
And then, listen, I already know my answer to the question, but I'm asking.
It depends. Like
everybody else.
when
You're not laughing like it's me asking the question.
when things get
You're not
serious.
understanding why we're laughing at the question.
I am understanding why
Alright,
you're
cool.
laughing, but it's
Let me
just-
word this better, yeah? So basically, I got a question for you lot. Boom. If you're seeing someone, right, yeah, vice versa, what do you believe the best time is to cut up all your other links or all the other people you're dealing with? Simplification. Whatever you just asked went around multiple mountains and multiple of and 100 and the 50 plus Jupiter moons.
Everyone, it's for you to reiterate the question. You understood.
No, I didn't understand. That's what we tried to say before when you read the question out.
When you done your long explanation, that's when
We understood. The way you asked it the first time
Was-
everyone in this room are looking at you like, what are you talking about? You
what
said,
has party and then
this is the way it's been written.
when you stop kissing. Like what? Huh?
This is the way it's been written. When you read a question, you have to understand it first. Don't read it how it's written. Read it how the
I said I
room
didn't
understands
understand
it.
First, I asked a question, and then afterwards,
Babes, go sleep.
I would have just re-explained it.
But all right, my answer is when you
I don't
think
even know the answer to the question now.
okay, then you just ask us for no reason. Huh?
Yeah,
That was the point from the get-go.
did.
Do you have a better question?
I have loads of questions.
And this has been episode 110 of the Different Shows podcast. You can find this DSP on all the DSPs, my favorite YouTube. You can find mine, Kaydia's, Mark and O's information in the description below. You can find Mark and O's photography and book website in the description below. I've been Raw Talk Reese. To my left has been
Me, Kaydia,
across from me has been,
2 drinks.
and we'll be back next week. Enjoy yourself, have a nice weekend, and look after your health.
Enjoy your weekend.
Love and blessings.
Uh huh.